We're on a 7-night Caribbean cruise aboard the Celebrity Apex ship. And in this episode, we arrive at our first port stop, Key West, Florida.
Your first impression of Key West is it's very, very cute.
We have less than 8 hours to see, do, and eat as much as we can before we have to get back on our cruise ship.
See, this is nice because you get like a whole 360 view of Key West. You good?
I'm out of breath.
Follow along as we visit some of the most notable landmarks on the island and have our first taste of true key lime pie.
You could definitely tell getting key lime pie down here versus other places in the US that sell it. Good morning, guys. It is currently 8:36 a.m. and we are at the first stop on our celebrity cruise, which is Key West, Florida. We have been spending our winters in Florida for the past three or four years now, and we've been wanting to come down to Key West for a while, and it just never really works with our schedule. We just still prioritize it.
I never thought it would be on a cruise ship.
I didn't either.
We own an RV.
Truthfully, until recently, I didn't even know like cruises stopped in Key West.
Yeah.
So in this video, we are working with a really limited amount of time to see Key West. We only have about, 7.5 hours until we have to be back on the ship, or 7 hours actually.
Yep.
So we're gonna just try to see as much of Key West as we can in that time, and we know we're gonna miss like a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do our best. We have a couple things saved on Google Maps of places we want to hit. So I'm gonna start the countdown now, so we can track how much time we have left for the day. But our first stop is for breakfast. I would say first impression of Key West is it's very, very cute. So I'm really excited because the breakfast place we're going to is known for like chickens wandering. It's our first chicken spotting. There he is. I wonder if they're friendly.
Look, so that has to be just walk by. That is so funny.
My mom could do the best chicken noises.
Can't she?
She can like summon them.
They weren't kidding when they said you're eating like the chickens.
Right.
That's so funny.
Right, well, and then they had the option, like, we could sit right away to sit inside. And I'm like, there's no way I'm sitting inside.
Right.
I can sit with the chickens.
You'll be saying that until you get poop on your omelet.
On my banana pancakes.
Yeah.
So Blue Heaven is probably one of the most famous spots to get breakfast in Key West. So we made sure to walk straight here from the cruise ship to come here first, because as the morning goes on, it will get a much longer wait. Like, we waited for maybe 10 minutes. Dang it, that ain't the most fresh squeeze orange juice I ever saw.
They said fresh squeeze. And this is Florida. Then next they meant fresh squeeze Florida oranges.
That's high pulp.
It's more pulp than juice.
Alright, so one of the things that they're like most known for here is the lobster BLT eggs Benedict.
Okay.
That's what he was saying, like that's like their most famous thing. But they were running some specials today. What is it, a lobster omelet?
A lobster omelet. It was
but with hollandaise sauce on it.
Sauce and bacon and tomato in it.
Yeah. So he said that, like, he recommended that. He said they also had a surf and turf one that was special for today, so you can't always get that here.
Right.
But he said, like, on a regular basis, like the lobster BLT eggs Benedict is like the biggest thing.
Well, that is very good.
Oh man, there's some big boys here. And another thing that they're known for is their banana pancakes. So, but they had a couple options of like fruit you could get in it. So I actually did a combo of banana and pineapple. And I thought that that meant like one banana pancake or one pineapple, but it's like banana and pineapple in one pancake.
That does look good, actually. You should see this chicken looking at you.
No, it's really good. It's like tastes like a tropical pancake. You know?
Oh yeah?
It's kind of nice that they put the banana and pineapple in one because like the flavors together just taste like a tropical drink in pancake form.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I felt like it was a little overrated for how good the food was. Only because every article and like vlog I watch on things to do in Key West said you have to go to Blue Heaven for breakfast. Blue Heaven? Yeah, Blue Heaven for breakfast. Again, the food wasn't bad, but wasn't like worth the hype.
Right.
And possibly worth the wait. When we left, there was a huge line of people waiting. And when the waits get up to be like an hour, hour and a half, it's like, is it worth your time waiting to have breakfast there when you could honestly go somewhere that's less crowded,
Just as good.
have just as good of a breakfast,
better.
if not better, yeah, and then like get more time to explore Key West. We're trying to find a good coffee because I still need some caffeination. We're getting on Duval Street now, which is like the main kind of thoroughfare here in Key West. Oh, that looks delightful. So we were actually on our route to a different coffee shop, but then we passed by a Black Rifle Coffee Company, so we decided to go in there. And it was actually a cool little like gift shop.
Yeah.
So we got a t-shirt from that. They had some really funny t-shirts in there, like
They really did. So we were walking past this building here, and Jen was like, "Oh yeah, that's the butterfly sanctuary or whatever." And I'm like, "Well, let's just pop in." So we're gonna pop in.
so we gonna be popping in.
So we're gonna be popping in.
But it said new food or
Yeah, no
drinks,
food
so
or
now I gotta
drinks,
chug
so-
this.
By the way, another thing with that breakfast, forgot to mention, after tip was like $95 for all that. Another reason why it might be good to not go to the #1 touristy place. You can probably get something very similar for a lot cheaper.
Don't get me wrong, Key West is probably expensive.
Yeah.
Everything's more expensive, but that's like excessive for breakfast. I feel like it's because of the whole touristy
be,
factor.
These are real butterflies. Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Wow, that is pretty. Yeah.
Okay, so we just paid for admission and she was telling us just walk through. If a butterfly lands on you, just let it be. And then there's like a mirror room at the end to make sure there's no butterflies on
That's
you before you
cute.
leave. So I definitely am gonna like freak out if they land on me.
Are you? Are there a couple of butterflies? Wow, this is actually
Like
cool.
magical. Oh, and it's very hot in here, so they said they keep it at 80 degrees Fahrenheit and 80% humidity, because that must be the ideal setting for butterflies.
It's okay.
I don't know. It's like my natural instinct that can't help it.
It's so pretty.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I figured to be like, oh, they're here and there. Like, you walk in
No,
and they
they're
are
everywhere.
everywhere. Probably isn't the best thing for me, because like my natural human reaction, because they like flying in your eyes too, and it's.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's cool. I told you,
I
yeah.
didn't think you actually got to like. I thought I read that you have a chance to. So you can probably hear how loud the flamingos are, and it said that they're making so much noise because it's mating season. So he's trying to get the attention of Scarlet, female flamingo. So he's making like a lot of noise and going through like his courting displays.
What if they just started smashing right here, right now?
Okay, I just want to say, like, we weren't even gonna stop here. This is a must-do.
This really is.
It's
It's
like
so cool.
the idea of it's like, oh, whatever. But when they're flying all around you,
I think that was bird poop. I feel like something just flew down.
So there's a really big butterfly in this tree right here, right there, just chilling. Oh, yeah, there is two. They're like sitting on top of each other. You might not be able to tell, but it's like one wing and then like the wing behind it of another one. I'm like, I kind of want one to land on me, but I also don't.
I don't think I haven't seen them land on anybody.
Yeah, but like the problem is they'll fly right towards your face, and then at the last second they move. So at the end here, they even have a glass case of these eggs where caterpillars are growing and then hatching into butterflies. So you can see some of the butterflies that like must have just come out of their eggs. And then a lot of these are still closed up and growing butterflies. And fun fact, I was just reading that it only takes about 4 to 6 days for it to go from caterpillar to butterfly. I don't know why, I always thought it was longer than that. Okay, this is the mirror room where you have to make sure. They could make it a little bit more lit up.
Right.
Make sure there's no butterflies on here.
Anyone me?
I don't see any.
There's.
Any on me?
Nope.
Alright, ready?
There's a piece.
Alright, so that was a nice little like quick stop, but really fun. And a fun fact I learned is that the adult lifespan of butterflies is only like 10 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they have really short lifespans.
Oh,
So
even with
it takes,
captivity? So
yeah.
thinking in 10 days all those butterflies are dead.
Yeah, new ones. Like they're just
Dang.
constantly like reproducing and. All right, we can turn right now. I think.
Turn right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
I know we said we weren't trying to do like the rural touristy things, but we're heading to like probably the most touristy thing in Key West right now. Alright, so we just stood in line for about 30 minutes to take a picture with the most iconic thing in Key West, which is the southernmost point of the continental US. So it's pretty much like the major picture spot.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a long line there. I think that's one of those things too. If you got here early, you could avoid the long lines, but it's like prime time right now, noon.
Yeah.
So it was like a 30-minute wait, which I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Like if you really want that photo, then obviously you gotta do what you gotta do. Like truthfully, you could just, you know, Photoshop yourself in front of the you could Photoshop yourself in front of the thing and then just enjoy your day more. By the way, there's a few ways you can like get around Key West. I've heard that it's not a great idea to drive. On the island, you have like rental companies where you can rent regular bikes or mopeds or golf carts. Yeah, like honestly, if you can't do a lot of walking and you just want to like get around as fast as you can, then that's a good option. So we were fine with walking, and honestly, we need to get the steps in because you're like eating more and stuff. Right. And I've already have like 5,000 steps today, so we're like halfway to our step goal. But yeah, if you're not able to do a ton of walking, then there's definitely options to like get around easier. Alright, just a 5 to 10 minute walk from the southernmost point monument thing is the Key West Lighthouse. And it's actually 88 steps to get to the top observation tower. So yeah, we're about to go to the top. First, I want to tell you guys some history on this. So this isn't even the original lighthouse that was on the island. It was originally, I think, built in like, all right, there's another rooster. It was originally built in, I think, 1826, and it was even further south than this one here. That got washed away by a hurricane, and then this one was built, that's behind me, in 1847, I believe. And at the time they picked this because it was the highest like land point in Key West, so it had the highest viewpoint. And when it was built, none of the houses and trees that are around it were here, so it had a really good viewpoint. But we're about to walk to the top, and I think we'll have a really good view of Key West at the top.
Probably. Is that history with Jen?
History with Jen. All right, 88 steps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I stopped counting. I'll count on the way down.
31 to go.
Oh, you made it.
I counted one more stair, but that was probably me getting off with the landings and all that.
Yeah. We made it though.
I know.
You good?
I'm out of breath.
See, this is nice because you get like a whole 360 view of Key West. You can see our cruise ship over there.
Oh yeah, wow.
Ready?
Yep, I think getting down is even worse.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of heights, but I tend to not like spiral staircases and ladders. It's like a footing thing. I just don't like it. Like I don't like when I don't feel like I have stable footing. There you go.
Okay, coming down was a lot worse.
I'm gonna vomit.
Huh?
You're like, I'm gonna vomit.
Right.
Oh god, I almost fell down the last few steps.
What'd you say?
I almost fell down those freaking last few. Like I
Me?
did.
Or you did?
No, I did. Like I did all that, and I would have fallen right there.
Some of the people, my foot like hit like right here, and so I went like, oh no.
Oh gosh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
This is so cuddly. All right, we just stopped in for a little bit to the Ernest Hemingway Home and Museum. Again, one of the top-rated things to see when you're in Key West. Truthfully, we're not like museum people, to be honest, and I didn't think that I would like it that much, but like it was so highly rated that you have to see it. I didn't really like it that much.
The cats was the best part. I actually did enjoy seeing the cats. But even at that, like, there were supposed to be 59 cats, and I saw like 4.
I saw like 4 cats. Now, the cat on the bed that we got to pet, you could tell. So, a lot of the cats at that house are descendants of Ernest Hemingway's cat, which I think was like Snowball or something
like that.
And he had an extra toe, so a lot of the cats there have an extra toe. And the one on the bed, the one on the bed had big paws. Like it looked like he had an extra toe. So we're gonna head and grab some lunch now. All right, I actually didn't think we were going to be hungry super early after breakfast, but all the walking really added up. So we are here at Moondog Cafe for lunch, and it's just like a little spot that has, you know, burgers, tacos, like chill food. But we're going to do this lunch review like kind of ASMR style to test out this new microphone we have. They had a lot of burger options, a lot of them sounded good, so I was having a hard time picking which one. So I ended up getting the Big Papa, and it had, I think, Swiss cheese, caramelized onions, bacon, and like a chipotle aioli. So that sounded really good. She said that was probably one of the most popular. Will actually got another popular one called the Rise and Shine, which has bacon, egg, and it normally comes with syrup, but you got it without syrup. You want to try yours first? Hold on for condiments, please.
I don't like how close you're holding this microphone to me.
Is it making you uncomfortable?
Yeah. Very good.
Every flavor, every bite.
Every flavor, every bite. Yes, ma'am.
Tell us what you're experiencing right now.
You can tell like it's a good beef, and they said it was like their house blend, whatever that means. But yeah, just good beef. The eggs cooked perfectly, and the bacon's nice and crispy.
Hello, world. There's a lot of sauce going on right now. Okay, you need to move back, or I can't eat. Stop. Hold on, I need to take another bite. I didn't think I got any bacon. I can't visit without that.
I heard the crunch that time.
I bet you did. Overall, I'm gonna say, really good. This is definitely my type of burger. Like, I love bacon and caramelized onions. I will say it's a little messy. And I kind of wish it had like lettuce or something to just like freshen it up, because it's a little sloppy and heavy. The flavors are good. I like the chipotle aioli. Not super spicy, but it just like gives it a little something, you know what I mean?
Okay, so we got about an hour and 15 minutes, so we gotta be back on the ship. You can't leave Key West without trying key lime pie, right? This is where it's like famous for it. But we're gonna try 2 different types of key lime pie, one dipped in chocolate and one regular key lime pie. So the next stop that I'm really excited for was the Key Lime Pie Company. They have the chocolate dip, as you can see. The reason that I'm so excited about this is because one of my favorite shows ever was The Prophet. Marcus Lemonis, he invested in this company on The Prophet.
Yes, we're open.
Come on in.
Come on inside. We're officially open. How's everybody today?
So, yeah, I'm just excited because seeing it on TV and now we're here.
Yeah. I mean, anything on a stick is cool.
Anything dipped in chocolate is good.
Anything dipped in chocolate plus on a stick.
Right. So before we even came, I was telling Jen, I'm not a huge key lime pie fan, but this is really good. A, because it's not over strong.
Like key lime taste, you mean?
Yeah. Or lime taste, whatever. And then also the chocolate actually like really balances it very well. It's super good. Can you try that?
Yeah. I actually predicted that this would be good because, like, you know, when you get around Christmas, they'll do like the orange chocolate.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like that.
Can't you get like slices of orange, like dipped in chocolate, or it's some candy or something?
It's a candy. It's just chocolate with like orange flavor infused.
And like the orange citrus flavor with chocolate is good. So I was curious if the lime and chocolate flavor would be good.
Yeah. You don't like it?
I'm processing.
Okay.
No, it's good actually.
Okay.
Like that first bite, it was like It was actually, to me, it was a strong key lime taste.
Okay, see, I was gonna ask that because I bit the tip, so there was like more chocolate and less, you know.
No, the crust is even, like, I thought it was gonna be like not a legit slice of key
Oh
lime
no,
pie.
it is.
Like the bottom crust of the pie is in there. The first bite, I was like, I wasn't expecting the tartness of the lime to be strong, but it's kind of like that initial bite you take. It's tart, and then you start tasting the sweetness of the pie, and then at the very end you taste the chocolate.
Right.
It's almost like a transition, like that you go through on every bite that you take. You try it? Yeah.
It's good, but I like the chocolate dip better.
Did you? So here's what I'll say, like definitely do your research. This is like a quick little stop-in place to get key lime pie. I bet you there's some restaurants here where it's like, so the breakfast place we went, Blue Heaven, they have kind of a famous version of key lime pie. I think it's Kenny Chesney's favorite that he always like raves about. But that was a different style because it had like super tall meringue on top. I do not like meringue. I don't like whipped cream. It's a texture thing for me, so I knew I wouldn't like that. Yeah, it's like whipped egg whites. But like anything that texture is not for me, and it's like literally this much pie and this much meringue. So a traditional slice of key lime pie is more my speed. But you know, get what you want. You do you, boo. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. I think I like the chocolate dip better because it was just like more of a flavor profile with the chocolate. Overall, between the two of these, you could definitely tell getting key lime pie down here versus other places in the U.S. that sell it.
A lot better.
It's a big difference because a lot of times too, they say if key lime pie is like kind of green colored, that's how you know it's not good.
Yeah, look at this. This is more of a
It's
yellow.
like this should be yellow like this, because if it's green, that means that they're adding food dye to give it a lime look. The authentic key lime pie, they're not adding dye to it. It's just the color that it naturally is from the lime juice. They're so cute with their mama. Oh, she was waiting on the third. I didn't even see the third one at first. It's so cute. It's about like 15 minutes or so until the all aboard time on the ship. So we're right here at the ship actually, about to get on. Let us know down in the comments below. What did we miss in Key West that we need to hit next time? We'll definitely be coming back here some more time, hopefully in the RV.
That'd be fun.
Maybe next winter we'll try to plan that, because I know you have to plan that in advance.
Right.
Yeah, let us know, because a lot of our viewers have done Key West, so we definitely want to hear you guys' recommendations of what stuff we should have done that we didn't get a chance to. What are some maybe like hidden gems, and that way everyone who's coming to Key West can read the comments and get some more first-hand inspiration. Okay, we got back on the ship like 10 minutes before the all aboard time, which truthfully was kind of pushing it. Like, we don't usually cut it that close. And when we were walking up and we scanned our cards, they were like, "You're the last two that we're waiting for." Like, jeez, dude. That was a weird feeling. And like when we walked in, they already knew our names because it was the two passengers they were waiting on. But we made it, it's okay. Also, just want to update you guys. All in all, today we have 11,662 steps, and the day's not even over yet. But the nice thing about cruising is we're back in our nice, cozy, cleaned room.
This is my motto of cruising, honestly.
So we will catch you guys up in the next episode. Bye!